Last time I drove the Gen 3 Prius down to Florida on a 2,000-mile road trip and proclaimed it to be the best car in the world. Behind me is the all-new Gen 4 Prius. Will I still feel the same way? Let's find out. Well, it is an all-new shape, and it's definitely more aggressive any way you look at it. While it still looks like a Prius, definitely, it is more edgy. I like what they did with it. It's modern, but still very easily recognizable. The interior has been totally redesigned as well. This one's all top of the line, so you get leather seats. You also get the excellent wireless phone charger. Incredible, you just place your phone there in the cradle and it charges it. Very nice. 2 cup holders, and you do have an armrest / storage here. Pretty deep storage too, which is nice. The familiar Prius transmission stalk. This is how you put it in park. There's 3 drive modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport. More on that later. Plus, there is an EV driving mode. Climate control system is straightforward and easy to use. You even get an Eco heating and cooling mode. Toyota's Smart Key push button start is one of the best in the business. You just get close to the car and it recognizes you and lets you in. Nice. The steering wheel, very straightforward Toyota. Volume, channel, and trip controls over here, plus Bluetooth. And controls for your lane keep assist right here, and the adaptive cruise control. That's the distance between the car in front of you right there. And then just above, you have the ability to control your information screen. Tells you how you've been doing in the last few days of travel. Nice. Gives you other information as well. You can scroll through each one also. As you scroll through, gives you all sorts of information. Settings. So there you go. If you need information, the Prius has it for you. There's also more information to be had over here on the right side of the screen. To the left of the steering wheel and down is where you go ahead and release the trunk and also the fuel filler cap. And then above that you have the button to turn on the heads-up display, also your automatic high beams, lighting control on the dash. This one is for parking assist, and your traction control off, which I never recommend pressing. You also get these fancy all-weather floor mats, which are optional. So all in all, the Prius's interior is similar to the last 2 generations. You'll remember that I actually have a Gen 2 Prius as well, and I like what they've done. It's a nice flowing interior that's actually similar in shape and design to the outside in many ways. You've got this swinging on down here. It kind of looks like the exterior a bit. This one does come with a nice sunroof too, but the materials are all nice. It's very nice leather and kind of modern, of course eco-friendly look, but nice tech and also nice comfort and luxury too. All you do is place your phone there and it'll charge it up for you. And then of course you have 2 cup holders here, and I like that they've put a charger and your USB in and your audio jack in very close to you, right next to you as a matter of fact. You do get your own charger in the back, plus seating for up to 3 across. Pull out the armrest and you get 2 cup holders too. With the great hatchback design, there's plenty of room for cargo in the back, even with the seats up. But when you fold the seats down, well, that's when you get cavernous room. Powering the Prius is the 4-cylinder engine, made it to that great hybrid system. 0 to 60 takes about 9.5 seconds. You can expect 54 miles per gallon in the city, 50 on the highway, and 52 miles per gallon overall. Pricing for the Gen 4 Prius starts out at $28,650. Now you might want the advanced tech package, and that's $1,935, and that includes power tilt slide moonroof with sliding sunshade, color heads-up display with speedometer, navigation, and hybrid system indicator, Toyota Safety Sense pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert with steering assist, full-speed dynamic radar cruise control, and auto high beams. The $1,705 premium convenience package includes the premium HDD navigation with Entune app suite, and JBL 7 touch split screen with backup camera, AM/FM CD player, and 10 JBL Green Edge speakers, Sirius XM All Access radio with 3-month subscription, radio auxiliary USB port, vehicle info, hands-free phone capability, advanced voice recognition, and music streaming via Bluetooth Safety Connect that also includes emergency assistance and stolen vehicle locator, roadside assistance, and automatic collision notification with a 1-year trial, intelligent clearance sonar, and intelligent parking assist. The special color adds $395, $364 for the 4-season floor mat package. I think they're really cool. They have the Prius leaf etched into them. $105 for the rear bumper protector, $99 for the universal tablet holder, and $65 for wheel locks. And with all that, you're out the dealer door at $34,153. Certainly a lot more than $28,650, but this is a fully loaded Prius 4. So the Porsche 911, the BMW M3, the Austin Healey Sprite, the Lotus Europa. Not cars that you'd think someone that owns and loves a Prius would have, but it's true, yes. I love the Prius. It doesn't mean I don't have a Porsche 911 or a BMW 7 Series that I really enjoy driving too, because what most people miss about the Prius is that just like driving a sports car on the track is extremely enjoyable, well, you know what? Driving the Prius and trying to get the most miles per gallon out of it is also kind of like a race in a sense. It takes technique. You can't just get in a car and drive it fast, and maybe you can't just get in a Prius and drive it economically. There's a method to the madness, and that in and of itself is a fascinating aspect of driving the Prius. Now, another thing is, of course, that it's simply amazing as a car. It gets 52 miles per gallon on average. Think about that for a second. If everybody drove one of these Priuses as just one of their cars, then probably half the fuel that we use every year, well, we'd save that. So that in and of itself is staggering. Think about that. If the US could save half the oil consumption every year that it uses right now, well, that would be a huge step in promoting world peace, because we wouldn't be so concerned with oil in the Middle East and that sort of thing, and that would keep us out of a lot of wars, I think, and a lot of conflicts. So that's just one aspect. But let's talk about Jeremy Clarkson a bit. Jeremy Clarkson hates the Prius, and you know, that's good and that's funny and it makes for great TV, but at the same time, there's no reason to hate the Prius because it actually is a very good car. It seats 5 people comfortably. You can fold down the back seats, and honestly, I just was reviewing the Lexus RX 350, which is a very fine luxury SUV, has adaptive cruise control and all the safety features, but in fact, this one has them too. So you're getting twice the fuel economy in this, more than twice the fuel economy actually, and I can carry almost as much in this Prius as I could in the Lexus RX 350. Both great forms of transportation, both sort of different cars in feel and that sort of thing. I'm not going to say that the Prius is the most exciting car to drive through a back curvy road in the fall, but you know what? It's not about that. I have cars for that, and that was my whole point of bringing up the Lotus Europa, the Austin Healey Sprite. Why not have your alternate fun transportation and just use this on your daily commute? If you do, you'll save a lot of fuel, even as opposed to many other cars on the road that are also fuel efficient. Now you can switch it into EV driving mode, and that will be activated as long as your speed stays under about 25 miles per hour and as long as the batteries are charged. So right now, even though I'm going uphill, I'm using pure EV power. Now I usually keep it in the blue eco mode, but sometimes you might want normal if you want a good balance of efficiency and power. But let's say you want power. Just go ahead and put it into power mode, and okay, it's not fast, but you can feel the difference. You can feel a difference in the throttle response. Even from eco to normal, you can feel a difference. And when you press it into power, well, the throttle is definitely more active and you can feel it in your foot. So there's certainly plenty of power for merging into traffic and also for passing on the highway if you need to. I love the heads-up display. To me, it's just the greatest safety feature. Well, besides the adaptive cruise control, because although I have my speed set for higher, I've actually just been slowed down. Why? Because the car in front of me slowed down. See, it's slowing me down again. I'm not touching the brake. It's really the most wonderful safety feature available in automobile technology today. Excellent. Again, you have to pay attention all the time, but the Prius here, just like many other cars and luxury cars today, really does take care of you. It also has lane keep assist, which will warn you if you're drifting out of your lane. And so with the heads-up display and the adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist, you really have all the aids you need to keep you safe, even when you might not be paying attention. And that is excellent. Technology today really is amazing. Those of you that really don't understand, maybe new drivers, well, I remember heading off to college and saying to myself, well, geez, I think I'm going to make it, but I might not, just because the car might conk out, carburetors, this and that. We're not dealing with electronic technology and computerized technology. You're dealing with more mechanical technology. So we are in a brave new world, and it might be hard for some people out there watching this, but many people ask me, hey, how come you never say anything negative about the cars that you're reviewing? And really, it's simple. I've driven cars from the 70s. I own cars from the 60s. I have a Corvair convertible. Check out my review of that one elsewhere. But it's just such a different world than the cars that I grew up driving. Even the cars in the 90s and the 2000s, and even, just 5 years ago. Cars are a lot safer and a lot better these days. They're reliable, and they're luxurious, and they're just amazing. And to me, again, this Prius has the most amazing technology because it delivers incredible fuel economy, incredible utility, seating for 5, and tons of space when you fold the back seats down. You can actually sleep in this car. There's people that make camper backs for them with netting and everything, so you can camp in this car. It really is an incredible car. If you haven't driven the Prius and you're thinking about it, you really should go drive it, because to me, it makes the most sense of many, many cars out there. There's not too many cars out there today that offer this advanced technology and safety and utility and luxury too. This technology is just awesome. It's charging my phone now just because it's sitting in the cradle here. That's right, wireless charging on your cell phone. Amazing technology. And checking out the night look here, well, I like it. Mostly blue glow here, even on the steering wheel and over there on the side. I think it's very easy to see, very easy to read at night, so I definitely am a fan of the night look here in the Prius. Now, in terms of the way that technology is integrated, well, that leads me to my Drivin Ivan, the technology integration score. And for the Prius here, to me, they get almost everything right, and I mean almost everything. From the wireless telephone charging system, to the way that you program the presets, to the way that you can pretty much always see your presets, to the way the navigation is integrated. Well, I think it's really, really, really top notch. The only thing that I will take off points for is the fact that you have to look a little to the right to see your speed and that sort of thing. In the Gen 2 Prius, you can actually look forward and see your speed, and this one, it's canted over to the right a little bit. Not a huge deal because you do have the heads-up display in this one. So what I'm going to do is give it one of my highest scores ever. I'm going to say 9.75 out of 10 for the technology integration score. So excellent job, Toyota, with the Prius here. It really is top-notch. So in the end, I drove the last generation Prius all the way down to Florida on a 2,000-mile road trip, and I proclaimed that the Prius was in fact the best car in the world. And you know what? This Generation 4 Prius just adds the exclamation point on that statement. This truly is the best car in the world, in my opinion, in terms of just general transportation and efficiency and utility. And again, you're not suffering in this one. The exclamation point is that you have adaptive cruise control, you have lane keep assist, you have a wireless charger, you have great tech, and you have a bit of luxury too. Nice leather seats. It's a very, very comfortable ride, whether you're short, whether you're tall, it doesn't matter. So yes, Drivin' Ivan does still feel that the Prius is the best car in the world, and this time with the Generation 4 and the all-new updates, it comes with an exclamation point. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Drivin' Ivan.